Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What's going on? It's the bird with the word, and you heard it here first, man. What's going on, man? Hey, the time is near, man. Hey, enough talking. Enough talking. It's time to squash all the chatter, man. I'm from the South, and we say we squash the chatter. You know what I'm saying? So it's time to squash the chatter, and let's get to business. Because right now, man, you know, it's time for the men to meet on the gridiron and settle the score. Um, I've over the last couple of days, I've grown more and more confident in Gardner Minshew. So I'm really ready to say that I'm 100% sold that Gardner Minshew can get the job done without a shadow of a doubt. So hey, man, I'm expecting big things tomorrow. I am expecting big things tomorrow from Gardner Minshew, man. Hopefully, he's playing under the memory of uh, Mike Leach, and he does, go out there and perform and do him a good solid, and we go out there and win tomorrow, man. I definitely look forward to a good competitive game. Now, would I love a blowout? Definitely would love a blowout. Uh, Definitely would love a blowout, and definitely would love going there and kick the Cowgirls in their mouth. Just really give them a real good old Southern, you know, whooping. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, that's what we on tomorrow. Our defense is still there. We still the number one defense as far as leading in sacks and interceptions. Quarterback pressures, I think we're number two. Quarterback hits, I think we're number two or three. But I'm not mistaken on that. I mean, so hey, we gonna bring that pressure. And the way Jacksonville was getting to Dak Prescott last week, no, they was getting to him and just missing. We not gonna miss. We are not going to miss. We're going to get Jalen. We're going to get Dak Prescott, man. We're going to put some damage on that guy. Uh, all our defensive linemen are healthy starters, uh, and I predict maybe 5 sacks tomorrow. 4 or 5 sacks tomorrow. You heard it here first. Maybe 4 or 5 sacks. That's what I'm predicting tomorrow. Uh, uh, and I don't expect anything. I expect us to have a dominant game. Now, the only concerning thing to me, and I'm a realist, so I gotta be real. My only concerning thing to me is the run game. Our run game has been suspects. We did some things to address it, but we still have given up some plays. So uh definitely want to go ahead and address that, take care of that. We don't want to go into the game uh flat footed. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to go to the game surprised. We know what they're gonna do. We know they're going to run Zeke and Pollard all day. We know this. We know this. What's the best way to take a pass rush? Run at it. That's how you stop it. So, man, listen. Sunshine and the band went and beat the Cowboys last week. Are we not better than them? Did we not beat them already this year? Did did we not beat both teams already this year? So, hey, man, we definitely go out there and get it done tomorrow. Like I said, man, Gardner Minshew. I want Gardner to have a good game, but I don't want him to have a game where he really feels like, oh, I did it. Now, don't get me wrong. Him beating the Cowboys is definitely going to be a nice line on his resume to beat the Cowboys. Hey, beating the Cowboys, it's what everybody's goal is. There's no use lying about that. But I definitely think that he's is going in there with a chip on his shoulder. Like they took his job in Jacksonville. They laughed at him when he went in the office to ask for Jaden's job. They laughed at him. Nick Sirianni laughed, as he should have, because you don't walk into a man's office asking for a man's job while he down and sick. What kind of clown stuff is that from Gardner Minshew? Clown. He's a clown, man. Let me wake up the people right here real quick, man. Let me let me wake up the Eagles, man. Let's get it going all the way. Let's get it going all the way. Man. I'm sorry about that. Usually I have my light going. We're gonna give Eagle green. It turn a little bit longer. It's red, red, red. And by the way, man, happy holidays to everyone. I don't know if you celebrate Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, uh, of the year means to you and your family, man. I hope you guys take the time out to really, really appreciate the family. That's what it's about, man. Presents and gifts and all the rest of that stuff, man. That matters. It matters not. Presents break, clothes fade, things like that. But time and memories is something that you can cherish forever, man. So by all means, man, if you haven't seen your family members months, years, whatever, man, make sure you go by and see them this weekend, man. Just pop up on somebody, man. Take somebody to plate or something. If you got elderly people at home, take them a plate, man. Let somebody know, we thinking about you. The same way I'm thinking about whooping these Cowboys boy tomorrow. I want y'all to think. I've been thinking about it. I mean, I'm like a kid excited for school the next day. I have my clothes already out, earned and ready. And I'm from the side. I say earned. I earned them. I know you might say ironed, but I earned my clothes already. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I got me and my boys. Me and my two sons in there. They got their clothes lined up. I mean, we got thermals, we got hoodies, we got gloves, we got all kind of jackets. Right now. I'm double clothed. As I sit here in my studio, I'm double clothed right now. Uh, but yeah, man. I'm anticipating a good game, man. I want Booby to get off tomorrow. I believe Booby can get off tomorrow and have a good game. I can see our game plan should be to run the ball, run it down their throat. If Nick and Shane come out on the first drive and throw the freaking ball the first two plays, hey man. Hey, happy holidays, man, to Hanson Ransom, man. We call him White Jesus, man. Bless everybody one time if you don't mind. Thank you, White Jesus. Uh, but yeah, man, we should run the ball, man. I mean, hey, Miles Sanders in this game should have 30 carries. If he does not have 30 carries, man, listen, we got to do something about this play calling. Because the play calling is suspect to me. First, it was the defense. Man, I'm so glad we got rid of Schwartz. Man, he was Jeff Schwartz, whatever his name is. He was doo doo, man. I hate playing soft coverage, giving the receiver 5 yards. I mean, who not gonna take that 5 yards? Two of them equal first, and that's what we were doing, playing 5 yards off. Why can't we play man? I don't understand. We have the firepower to play man. We have two of the best corners in the league right now. Why not play man? Man to man up press coverage. Now CJ comes back next week, guys. CJ Gardner comes back next week, and when he comes back, hey man, say man, let me tell you about it. Hey man, hopefully he can come back. What this be? This week 16, so 17. That's wait a minute. This is week. Okay. Oh yeah, so he had what? 2 more games? Yeah, 2 more games. 3 more games. Excuse me, 3 more games after this. So he should be fine. I hopefully he can get a few more picks and reclaim that leader in interceptions because he was before. I think right now he's tied. Since he's been gone 4 games. He's still tied. He was first, but now he's been gone. Now he's tied for first in interceptions. So hopefully he can come back and widen that gap a little bit wider. You know what I'm saying? And set us up because they snubbed us, man. Let's talk about that real quick. Let's talk about the snubbing of the Eagles players. Jason Hargrave. How is he not a Pro Bowler? How? I believe the man has 10 sacks this year. How is he not a Pro Bowler? Come on, man. What? Bradbury not a Pro Bowler this year? He was a Pro Bowler in New York, but he's not a Pro Bowler here. I mean, to all intents and purposes, he's had a better career this season this year than he had last year. So I'm not sure why he isn't a Pro Bowler this year. Dallas Goddard. Uh, I believe they left Dallas Goddard off the list. Trash. He was having a phenomenal season. Uh, to all you haters, and these haters, I'm going to address this to Eagle haters, and I'm an Eagles fan, but I don't mind the camaraderie. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind the sports banner. I don't mind going back and forth with anybody other fan because that's their job to hate us, right? That's their job. But to you Eagles fans, and I'm talking to you Eagles fans because I'm in so many Eagles groups. I see it all day, all off season, all last year. It was we should get Justin Fields. A clown told me we was going to draft Justin Fields. Oh, we should get Zach Wilson. A clown told me that Zach Wilson was better than Jalen Hurts. A clown told me that um who was the other guy? He told me was better than Jalen Hurts. Zach Wilson and it was somebody else. They told me these guys were better than Jalen Hurts. They told us we should have got Russell Wilson. Told us we should have got Aaron Rodgers. Some people said we should have got Baker Mayfield. They wanted to boo boo on this man's name, and I'm talking about Eagles fans. I'm not talking about. I'm addressing Eagles fans right now. The Eagles fans last year they're trying to minimize Jalen Hurts' accomplishments last year. He made a Pro Bowl last year. Oh, he was an alternate. He didn't make. I'm fighting with Eagles fans about I'm supposed to be quarterback about what Jalen Hurts is. I expect this with another team, but in house fighting amongst Eagles fans is the worst. It is the worst. Now, I'm gonna tell you, a lot of it has to do with and what Jalen is. Let's keep it a bean. Let's keep it a bean. He did take Ginger Jesus' job. Well, Ginger Jesus quit, and when I mean Ginger Jesus, we're talking about Carson Wentz. He took his job, and because he quit, and a lot of people blame Jalen for that. And so a lot of Eagles fans last year and up until this year was boo booing on that man's name. So I want everybody, Eagles fans from last year, I want you to sign a Christmas card and mail it to Jalen Hurts and say, I sincerely apologize for ever doubting you. You have my undying loyalty from here on out. Right? Because you guys, man, we wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for Jalen Hurts. Let's keep it a whole bean. Let's keep it a whole bean. As a matter of fact, if you don't mind, if I can step away for 1 minute. Oh man, are you betting on that 7? Give me 1 minute. Are you betting on that 7? That's what I want to know. Are you betting on that 7? So as I mentioned before, I do make merch. I've started making some more merch here recently. This is the new merch that I will be selling tomorrow at the game. Uh, because we got to know who made the Eagles great again. Who made the Eagles great again? Hmm? You see that? Can you see what it say? It say Hurts made the Eagles great again, 2022. And then on the back of it, just for you Cowboy fans, on the back of the shirt, and this was made by me. I will be selling them tomorrow at the game. I mean, but hey, so you know, I would love to get one of you Cowboy fans once I'm walking out the building tomorrow. Oh, let me tell you, Cowboy fans. Let me say, if and when we win, Cowboy Stadium is going to become Bird Gang Nation. We're going to take over that stadium. I am going to take over I am going to go live tomorrow from the stadium. If and when we win, you will see me with my phone like this going live from the game. Because I am. Oh man, it's gonna be some talking. Do you hear me? Oh man, I might just take my shirt and my pants off and just run across the stadium. I might do it. Oh, I'm gonna make some people mad tomorrow, man. Do you understand me? I am going to pee off some people tomorrow. They're gonna be peed off. Do you understand? So, let's address that. Cal, we lead the NFL in Pro Bowl players. We have 8 with 7 alternates, I believe. Yeah, I think 7 alternates. I'm not sure. 'Cause I think altogether we have like 17. So we might have 8 and 9 alternates. I'm not for sure, but we lead the NFL in Pro Bowlers when they snubbed us. Boy, I don't understand what's up with the NFL, man. They do not want to give us our props. I mean, God, what is it about the what is it about the Eagles? Like, damn, they hate on Jalen Hurts. They don't want to give him MVP when he's clearly being an MVP. They snubbed our players from the Pro Bowl. TJ Edwards should have been a Pro Bowler. I don't know if he's a alternate or not, but he's definitely should have been a Pro Bowler. Bradbury should have been a Pro Bowler. Dallas Goedert should have been a Pro Bowler. Uh, I'm not sure why Devontae, whether he's an alternate, but he's a Pro Bowler. Somebody gonna say, he's a alternate. Listen, he's a pro. Hey, did your player make alternate? Okay, then shut up then. He did good enough to be an alternate. I'll take that. I'll take that. If he was good enough to be an alternate, I'll take that. So, uh, so we lead the league in that, man. So hey, man, kudos to my team. Hey, man, have you ever seen somebody? And I hate when people say, "Oh, I need a 360." When you do a 360, people, when you do a 360, which is a complete circle, that means you go back right back to what you were doing before you turned around. So I wish people would stop saying, "Oh, we did a 360." No, we did a 180. The Eagles did a complete 180 from just 2 seasons ago. Just 2 seasons ago, we went four. I think we had 4 wins, 14-4, 11-1. I believe we went. Yeah, 4-11-1. I believe we went with Jalen Hurt. I mean, with Carson Wentz. The very next year, we were slated to go win 4 wins, 4 games. We end up winning. We end up winning 9 games to make it to the playoffs. Then the very next year, we can make. I told people at the beginning of the year, I said, "Oh man, listen, I'm so nervous about this season for Jalen Hurts because he's already set the bar. He set the bar at by going to the playoffs his first year. So anything less than a playoff position for Jalen Hurts next year or the Eagles, the first thing they're gonna say, sophomore slump, or he's regressing back again, or the NFL has figured him out. When people say stuff like that, oh, they got tape on him now. They've been having tape on Michael Vick. They got tape on Lamar Jackson. They got tape on Pat Mahomes. They got tape on Russell Wilson. They got tape on Devontae Adams. They got tape on Aaron Rodgers. And guess what? They can't stop all the tape. They got tape on Mike Tyson. They got tape on Deontay Wilder. They got tape on what's his dude name? Aaron Judge from the New York Yankees. They got tape on a lot of people. And guess what the tape do? Tape does nothing at all. So when people say stuff to me, oh, they got tape on Jalen Hurts now. Oh, they got what is that? What does that mean? Okay, I've made several videos here on YouTube recently. Can someone predict what I'm about to say next? So, what does having tape on somebody? What does that really mean? Now, don't get me wrong; it does give you like a insight on some of their tendencies. Like if somebody you notice someone every time they throw a deep ball, the way they pat their hand or something like that, whatever telltale signs, you can find that from watching film. But watching film does not mean, oh, we watch film on him. And we gonna Michael Vick. No, no, no. Film does nothing. Nothing at all. It's good to have film, don't get me, but it does nothing to stop what the team is trying to do because that's why you make adjustments. So uh yeah, man, it's gonna be some sad singing and slow walking tomorrow. That's my prediction. All right. Listen, I need to check my Facebook page today and see how many friends I had, which I don't even get on Facebook to talk anything but sports. So I can care less about how many friends. Usually I have somewhere between like 5,000, which is the max, and maybe like 4,980. I was trying to, raise so many people because I do, I try to get new people, that maybe talk about something. But whatever my friend list is today, I'm gonna screenshot it and I'm gonna post it. And I guarantee you, my friend list will look a little different come Saturday night. That's my prediction. Yeah, that's my prediction. I believe it's gonna look a little different come Saturday night because uh people don't like you talking about their team. Don't talk about my team. Don't talk about my team, please. Don't talk about them. Don't talk about my team. Hey, listen. If you're a grown man saying stuff like that, I imagine you at home saying stuff like, "That's mine. Give me that. That's mine. Mine. That's mine. I'm gonna tell mom that's mine. Don't talk about my team. That's mine. Looking. uh, How do you fix your fingers or your mouth to say something like that? Don't talk about my team. As a grown man that has responsibility and bills, how do you fix your mouth to say, "Don't talk about my team," a team that does not know you even exist? Hey man, make it make sense, people. Make it make sense to me. It doesn't. It does not make sense to me at all. But hey, man. Uh, so let me go ahead and give you my predictions of tomorrow. Booby Sanders, I predict 150 yards rushing. Gardner Minshew, I'm going to say he have anywhere between 275 yards passing, two passing touchdowns. I think Booby give us another two. Uh, I believe the Cowboys going to do their thing. I mean, I'm not saying, oh, I'm no. I believe Pollard and Zeke might combine together tomorrow for maybe about 160 yards rushing, maybe. Dak might have two tubs and two interceptions. Let's keep it a buck on that. He's averaging 2 picks a game, so he might have two touchdowns and two interceptions. Um, I believe but they're depleted right now. I mean, Sam Williams. I hope for a speedy recovery for that guy. At the end of the day, he's a man. He's a human being. He's a brother, and definitely don't ever want to see anyone, to a point where something they love to do is taken away from them. So shout out to Sam Williams, man. Hopefully, you get back together. And they say it's nothing serious, but they're just being precautionary with him right now and holding him out, which is cool. Uh, Parsons missed 2 games. He came back yesterday, and then when he came back, Diggs went out, and now he's questionable. Right now, they're both listed as questionable. Now, do I think? Excuse me. Do I think? I'm so sorry. Either one of them will miss the game? Absolutely not. I do not believe Michael Parsons or Trayvon Diggs will miss this game. However, I do believe they are not 100% healthy. And so, since they're not 100% healthy, especially Trayvon Diggs, because Trayvon Diggs just got sick yesterday, I believe, whereas Michael Parsons came back yesterday after being sick. So, uh, if they're going to play tomorrow, not 100%. Not 100%. And that's the thing when people understand. Okay, yeah, we don't have Jalen Hurts tomorrow. We still have that O line. That O line opens up holes. Do you hear me? That O line protects that quarterback. Now, Jalen does get sacked. I think right now Jalen might have like 30 sacks in the season. Maybe. I don't know. But it's because he got happy feet. He's in that pocket. He doesn't stay stationary and he moves around a lot. So uh, which leads to a higher probability of uh, one of those D linemen or one of those linebackers getting free and having a free shot at him. So, um, as long as our O line stay up to par, hey, we should be good tomorrow. Like I said, 2 touch for Gardner Minshew, one to AJ Brown. Man, you know what? Let me take that back. AJ Brown get his. Devontae Smith is who I feel like tomorrow is going to have a phenomenal game. Oh man, it's going to be phenomenal. Oh, phenomenal. Who's going to cover him? Nobody. Nobody. Nobody is going to cover him. Nobody. So I'm anxious to see what's going to happen. Dallas Goddard, I expected him to have a pretty reasonable game. Maybe 8 receptions for maybe like 76 yards. 70. Average 10 yards to play. That's lovely for me. Defense 5 6 sacks, 4 5 6 sacks. Looking for 2 interceptions tomorrow. I'm predicting the score to be somewhere around like 35, 35, 21, 28. I don't believe it's gonna be a blowout, but I think it's gonna be a pretty convincing win. With that being said, man, listen, man, it's Friday night, man. I know y'all out there doing y'all thing, staying warm. I got my heater on here in my studio, trying to keep warm myself. So with that being said, man, hey man, once again, hope you guys have a safe Merry Christmas. Shout out to the Eagles next Dallas, man. That's my family. I love them guys, man. Shout out to you guys and everything that you do. Um, and as always with me, man. Let's go birds. Let's go, man. Game time. Let's go birds.